Mm. Does anyone have a question? I, through my own growth and over years of doing this meditation, I've learned to have patience with myself, and that, the growth process is one of step at a time, day at a time, a minute at a time, building upon all the things of the past that we've learned, that we mastered, that have taught us about life, and understanding that they are nothing more than the first step on a ladder. And we have to continue to climb the ladder. Each step we take becomes another first step on the ladder. And by functioning this way, we begin to have patience with the one person that we really have to have patience with, and that's ourselves. We begin to accept the fact we are not perfect. We have a lot of work to do. Having work to do on ourselves is not a bad thing. In fact, a good thing, because it really is what enables us to spend literally every day of our life growing. The things that we have to work on inside ourselves. So it's a step-by-step growth process. And every step we take becomes the first step on the ladder. It's not the place where we have finally arrived, but it's the place that we have, that's part of the foundation we build that enables us to take the next step and then the next step after that. So that life itself becomes growth, step by step internal growth, new experience, new wonderment, new opening, new things we find about ourselves that need to be transformed. And in that newness, we evolve, we grow, we develop a state of spiritual enlightenment. And accepting that it all works together. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be the boss. We don't have to know better than anyone else. In fact, it's best not to know better than anyone else. And I mean, my teacher always said that he just loves being when he's wrong because it gives him an opportunity, it gave him an opportunity to learn something about himself. He said, when I'm right, there's nowhere to go. And the wonderful thing about that way of looking at life is that, half the time we're all wrong about the way we perceive the world. But it means that we have a lot to do to learn, to grow, to take the next step on the ladder. And never forgetting that the next step is the first step, and the step after that is the first step. And before you know it, you're embracing the whole cosmic energy, and it in itself becomes the first step. Everything becomes part of the growth process. And then we have patience with ourselves. Probably the most important person on earth that we need to have patience with is ourselves. Because if we learn to have patience with ourselves, we'll have patience with everybody else. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? I've been announcing this retreat I'm having in February in honor of Rudy Samadhi, the day of his enlightenment, when he took his enlightenment. And, we figured out this morning, we can fit about 20 people here. Right now, we have 17 people that have signed up for this. So if you'd like to attend, let me know. It's filling up. I mean, often before the retreat, people drop out, people fall away. But right now, there's 17 people that have signed up. And, so if you want to do it, don't wait much longer before making a decision. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? And I hope what I spoke about today opens up areas inside you and me and all of us about accepting our limitations, accepting who we are and what we are, accepting the fact that we need to work on ourselves to continue the growth process and to continue taking that first step. Because you take 100 steps and it's still the first step, and you wind up embracing the entire cosmic energy, God, spirit, and discovering that, it's still the first step. Because the energy of God, the energy of enlightenment is infinite energy in the universe. There's no limitation. And the only limitation is what we put on it. And then gratitude, gratitude. Looking back at your life and seeing how far you've come and feeling gratitude. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? Okay, if there are no questions, there will be class on Tuesday. Thank you. God bless you all, and for being here, part of this, for enabling me to take the first step today to grow in myself, to learn something new and important about my own life. So God bless you all, and thank you. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody soon.
Thank you, Stuart.
Okay.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you.